Salim has been a paediatrician at Raigmore Hospital in Inverness for more than a decade. He grew up in Gaza, where in recent times members of his family have been constantly on the move. He says they and he have always been Palestinian and says the acceptance of that has been a long time coming.
I think if they've done that 76 years ago, maybe we wouldn't have been in this horrific situation we are in the moment. So to me, the move is very symbolic, but I think hopefully for the rest of the world, for countries like the UK, Canada, Australia, etc., it's an opening to right the wrong of the past.
If we don't act now, the risk is that everyone will just turn their backs on the two-stage solution that is the only lasting way to get peace and security for the region. That is why it's so important.
The convener of the group Edinburgh Friends of Israel told me he fears this announcement may lead to increased abuse of the Jewish community in this country.
Very concerned for the lives and lifestyle of the Jewish community in Scotland. Already we've seen many people going to Israel, moving to Israel, because they're more concerned about living in Scotland and living in Britain today. They would rather go to a war zone in order to feel safe.
The UK has trade deals with Israel and has provided military intelligence and arms during the offensive against Gaza. At Edinburgh University, this expert in international relations says if that doesn't change, the Palestine decision could ultimately be more symbolic than practical.
So without action, without forms of economic, military and diplomatic isolation, recognition is going to remain an empty gesture, which might make field governments a little bit less complicit, but at the end of the day, we're not going to see a state of Palestine on the ground.
Over the coming days, world leaders will gather at the UN General Assembly in New York, where a Middle East peace plan is likely to dominate discussions. Gordon Cree, STV News.